I want you to stop what you are doing for the next few minutes because what I am about to share with you could genuinely change the way you move, the way you feel, and the way you live for the rest of your life. Here is something most doctors will never say out loud in their office. Your legs are not just getting weaker because you are getting older. Your legs are getting weaker because nobody told you what to feed them. And there is a massive difference between those two things. One is a sentence, the other is a solution. My name is Dr. Favor Edamame, and this channel is dedicated to bringing you the latest evidence-based research on senior health in a way that is actually practical and easy to use. If you have not subscribed yet, I would encourage you to do that now so you never miss what we are covering. Today, I am going to give you that solution, 5 specific foods ranked from helpful to absolutely transformational that can rebuild your leg strength, restore muscle tissue, and give you back the stability and confidence that you thought were gone forever. But before I name them, let me tell you something that stopped me when I first reviewed this research. The muscle loss affecting your legs right now has a name. It is called Sarcopenia, and it does not just steal your strength. Research published in Frontiers in Nutrition in 2024 confirmed that sarcopenia is directly associated with falls, fractures, loss of independence, and all-cause mortality in older adults. Adults over 65 who lose significant leg muscle mass are at measurably higher risk of dying sooner than those who maintain it. That is not aging. That is a nutritional crisis hiding inside what looks like aging. And food is the most direct intervention available. Before the 5 foods, here is the biology you need. Your leg muscles, particularly the quadriceps at the front of the thigh and the gastrocnemius in the calf, are made of protein fibers that are constantly being broken down and rebuilt. This process is called muscle protein turnover. In younger adults, the rebuild rate matches or exceeds the breakdown rate. After 65, something shifts. The muscle becomes less sensitive to the signal that triggers rebuilding. That signal is called muscle protein synthesis, and it requires one specific trigger above all others: adequate dietary protein. Specifically, protein containing high levels of an amino acid called leucine. Leucine is the most potent activator of a cellular pathway called mTOR, which is the master switch for muscle protein synthesis. Without sufficient leucine reaching the muscle after eating, the rebuild signal is weak, and the breakdown continues to outpace recovery. The nutritional intervention most strongly supported for sarcopenia prevention and treatment is high-quality protein supplementation, with leucine as the key activating amino acid. This is why the 5 foods I'm about to name are not random. Every single one of them works through a specific documented mechanism that directly addresses the breakdown happening in your legs right now. Let us go through them. Food number 1, eggs. Eggs are the most bioavailable source of complete protein available in any kitchen. 1 large egg contains approximately 6 grams of high-quality protein, with all 9 essential amino acids, including a meaningful concentration of leucine in the egg white. The yolk adds choline, which supports neuromuscular function, and vitamin D, which I will return to shortly. The specific reason eggs rank on this list for leg strength is their leucine content combined with their digestibility. Older adults absorb protein from eggs more efficiently than from many other sources because the protein structures is easily broken down in the gut. Research shows that the muscle protein synthesis response in older adults is blunted compared to younger people, meaning seniors need not only enough protein but fast-absorbing leucine-rich protein to trigger an adequate muscle rebuild signal. Eggs deliver both. The practical recommendation: 2 whole eggs at breakfast eaten before any carbohydrates to ensure the leucine signal reaches the muscle during the morning window when protein synthesis is most responsive. Food number 2, Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is a concentrated source of whey and casein, the 2 protein fractions naturally found in milk. Whey is fast digesting and produces a rapid spike in amino acid levels in the blood, triggering an immediate muscle protein synthesis response. Casein is slow digesting and provides a sustained release of amino acids over several hours, reducing muscle breakdown between meals. Whey protein is of particular interest for sarcopenia prevention due to its high leucine content and ease of digestion. Research in 2024 consistently identified whey protein as the highest quality protein source for stimulating muscle protein synthesis in elderly individuals. A single serving of full-fat Greek yogurt provides 15 to 20 grams of protein, a meaningful leucine dose, and calcium, which supports the muscle contractions that maintain leg strength. The practical recommendation is 1 cup of plain full-fat Greek yogurt as a mid-morning or afternoon snack. Avoid flavored varieties, which contain added sugars that blunt the anabolic response. Food number 3, fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout all contain 2 things your leg muscles specifically need after 60 that almost no other food provides together in the same package: high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acids are of particular interest for their demonstrated effects on skeletal muscle health. Evidence supports that doses of approximately 3 grams per day of omega-3 fatty acids may be favorable for physical function, muscle mass, and strength in older adults. The mechanism by which omega-3 fatty acids support muscle is separate from the leucine pathway. Omega-3s reduce chronic low-grade inflammation inside muscle tissue, which is one of the primary drivers of muscle protein breakdown in older adults. Inflammation in the muscle blunts the anabolic response to protein, meaning that even if you eat enough protein, chronic inflammation reduces how much of it actually gets converted into new muscle. Omega-3s reduce that inflammatory barrier. A 150-gram portion of salmon provides over 30 grams of protein, over 2 grams of omega-3s, and a meaningful amount of vitamin D. 2 to 3 servings per week is the evidence-supported recommendation. If you have made it this far, you are clearly invested. You want to see what happens next, but most viewers enjoy the content and scroll away without subscribing. If this one really means something to you, tap subscribe. It takes a second. If not, you will probably forget this channel exists and miss a lot of great educational content ahead. Over the years in my clinic, I have seen one simple truth: real progress does not come from doing anything extreme. It comes from doing the right small things consistently every single day. That is exactly why I created the 30-day blood pressure reset for seniors. It is a simple step-by-step plan designed to help support healthy blood pressure through gentle daily routines, light exercises, and clear guidance you can easily follow at home. The connection to leg strength matters here. Healthy blood pressure supports better circulation to the leg muscles, meaning the nutrients in these 5 foods actually reach the muscle tissue that needs them. Some of my patients and people who have already gotten the guide have shared that they feel more in control of their daily habits, more confident about their readings, and more at peace knowing they are doing the right things. For many of them, it was not about drastic changes. It was about having a clear, simple plan they could stick to. I am only allowing 30 people through it right now because I want to follow up closely. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code before the spots are filled. And because you are part of this community, I have made it easier with a 70% discount. After you get your copy, drop your email and I will personally follow up with you. Now, let us finish the final 2 foods. Food number 4, fortified dairy or egg yolks for vitamin D. This deserves its own entry because vitamin D's role in leg muscle function is specific, documented, and largely unknown to most seniors. Vitamin D is not just a bone nutrient. Your muscle cells contain vitamin D receptors. When vitamin D binds to these receptors, it regulates the expression of genes involved in muscle protein synthesis and muscle fiber development. Vitamin D deficiency, which affects an estimated 40% of adults over 65, directly impairs muscle function, reduces muscle strength, and increases fall risk. A 12 to 13-week intervention study showed that seniors with sarcopenia experienced substantial improvements in muscle mass, lower extremity strength, and function when supplemented with vitamin D combined with leucine-rich whey protein. Vitamin D and leucine have been shown to have synergistic effects in promoting protein anabolism. The synergy is critical. Vitamin D amplifies the leucine signal. When both are present together, the muscle protein synthesis response is measurably stronger than with either alone. Food sources of vitamin D that are practical for daily use include egg yolks, fortified milk, fortified orange juice, and fatty fish. The evidence-supported daily target for adults over 65 is 800 to 1,000 IU. If your diet cannot reach this consistently, a vitamin D3 supplement is appropriate and inexpensive, but ask your doctor to check your level first. Food number 5, legumes, specifically lentils and edamame. This is the food that surprises people the most and the one with the strongest argument for daily use because of its combination of protein, fiber, and magnesium. Lentils provide approximately 18 grams of protein per cooked cup and are one of the richest plant-based sources of leucine available. Edamame, which are young soybeans, provide around 17 grams of protein per cup with a leucine profile comparable to many animal proteins. Both are also high in magnesium. Magnesium is essential for muscle contraction and relaxation. Every time your leg muscle fires, it requires magnesium to complete the full contraction and release cycle. Magnesium deficiency, which is widespread in adults over 65, partly due to medication effects and partly due to reduced dietary intake, causes muscle cramping, weakness, and fatigue that is often mistaken for normal aging. Research confirms that adequate magnesium intake is independently associated with better muscle strength and physical performance in older adults. The practical recommendation is half a cup of cooked lentils or edamame at lunch or dinner at least 4 times per week. They can be added to soups, salads, or eaten as a side without any preparation complexity. Let me bring this together clearly. 5 foods, 5 documented mechanisms, each one targeting a specific biological process, driving leg muscle loss after 65. Eggs deliver fast-absorbing leucine-rich protein for the morning synthesis window. Greek yogurt provides the combined whey and casein profile that triggers immediate synthesis and prevents overnight breakdown. Fatty fish delivers the omega-3 anti-inflammatory effect that removes the barrier-blocking protein from being converted into muscle. Vitamin D from egg yolks and fortified dairy amplifies the leucine signal so that the protein you eat produces a stronger muscle rebuild response. And lentils and edamame provide leucine-rich plant protein combined with the magnesium that makes every muscle contraction possible. None of these require a prescription, none are expensive, and all 5 can begin working from your next meal. Before you go, think about this for a moment. Most people keep waiting for the perfect time to take their health seriously, but that moment usually never comes. That is exactly why I put together the 30-day blood pressure reset for seniors. It is designed to help you follow a simple, structured daily routine that supports healthy blood pressure without confusion or stress. Inside, you will find gentle exercises, practical daily habits, and a clear step-by-step plan you can actually stick to. Some of my patients, and people who have already gotten the guide, have followed this exact structure and started seeing real noticeable improvements. Many have shared that they feel more in control of their habits, more confident about their readings, and more at peace. For many of them, it was not about drastic changes. It was about having a clear and simple plan they could follow consistently, and that is what made the difference. I am keeping this very limited. Only 30 spots are available and 5 are already gone, which means just 25 spots are left. Once those spots are filled, I will close it. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code to secure your spot now. And because you are part of this community, I have made it easier with a 70% discount. After you get your copy, drop your email, and I will personally follow up with you, checking in and helping you stay consistent. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 foods are you already eating regularly, and which one are you going to add starting today? I read every comment. I am Dr. Favor Adai Achayampong. Your legs carry you through every day. Start feeding them what they actually need. I will see you in the next one. Disclaimer. Everything shared in this video is general educational information based on published research in nutritional science, sarcopenia management, and geriatric medicine. It is not personal medical advice. If you have a medical condition affecting your kidneys, protein metabolism, or muscle function, speak with your doctor before significantly changing your protein intake. This information is a starting point for better daily nutrition, not a replacement for professional medical guidance.